April 14, 1935, Black Sunday. A catastrophic dust storm struck the Great Plains region of the United States. It was one of the most severe storms of the Dust Bowl era, affecting areas primarily in Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Colorado, and New Mexico. The storm originated in the Texas Panhandle and swept across the Central Plains, turning a clear afternoon into complete darkness. Dust clouds rose thousands of feet into the sky and traveled at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour, causing widespread disruption and health hazards. Black Sunday was a result of prolonged drought conditions and unsustainable agricultural practices that had intensified throughout the 1920s and early 1930s. Farmers had plowed millions of acres of native grassland to grow wheat, which left the topsoil exposed and vulnerable to wind erosion. When the drought hit, there was no ground cover to hold the soil in place. Strong winds lifted the dry, loose soil and carried it across vast distances. The storm on April 14th was not unique in isolation, but stood out for its intensity and impact. Eyewitness accounts reported that the sky turned black by late afternoon and visibility dropped to near zero within minutes. People caught outside were forced to take cover wherever possible. Vehicles stalled, livestock suffocated, and families barred their windows in an effort to keep dust from entering their homes. Despite these efforts, fine particles penetrated indoors, coating furniture, food, and clothing. The event caused severe respiratory problems, especially among children and the elderly. Black Sunday prompted a national response. In its aftermath, the federal government took action to address the environmental crisis. The Soil Conservation Service was established in 1935 under the United States Department of Agriculture. This agency promoted farming techniques that reduced soil erosion, including contour plowing, crop rotation, and the planting of windbreaks. Educational campaigns encouraged farmers to adopt these practices in order to restore soil health and prevent future dust storms. The Dust Bowl, of which Black Sunday was a pivotal moment, contributed to a mass migration from the affected areas. Hundreds of thousands of people, often referred to as Okies, left their homes in search of work and better living conditions in states like California. This population movement had lasting effects on the demographics and labor patterns in the United States during the Great Depression. Black Sunday remains a historical symbol of the consequences of poor land management and environmental neglect. It highlighted the need for sustainable agricultural practices and federal support for rural communities. The lessons learned from this disaster continue to influence American environmental policy and agricultural planning. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.